back to Pride Town, the series where I turn your flag suggestions into buildings. If you remember last time we made this bi-themed house, which the video is on my channel. Be sure to check it out. It'll show you the beginning of this series. But today I want to turn our attention to this little hill I made. Now this path is very temporary. I just had it as a way for me to map out like where I wanted my next house to be. And I made some very, very rough terraforming. It's just kind of like a very gradual, just like hill. I wanted this house to be raised up a bit because today we're making another residential house for Pride Town. We will be building a trans-themed house. Now if you don't know what the trans flag looks like, this is what it is. Let's get started. I got this design off of Pinterest, but then it actually led me to a YouTube channel called Koala Builds. You should definitely check them out. I looked at it, a couple of their videos. They create really cozy Minecraft tutorials, so go check them out. I'll link them in the description. Okay, so originally I had tried to like map out like a rough shape of the house by using this, but just by using the path making block, but I don't really like how it looks anymore. So I'm just going to be following the tutorial that they use and kind of add my own customization to it. I'm definitely going to be changing up some of the blocks so that matches better with that house, because I do want it to feel like a cohesive town rather than a bunch of individual builds just like put all together. So I'm thinking I'm going to bring the stone bricks in and maybe some jungle logs. We'll have to see though. I think I'm going to be using some more lighter colors in this build. Okay, time for a time lapse. Ta-da! Okay, so this house is so cute so far. I've laid out the frame of it. This is genuinely like the best tutorial I have ever used. I will link it down below. But yeah, so far I've just put up the walls and like a general like frame of the roof. I changed up the block palette of the tutorial, and I added these like little slabs on top of the roof. I just always like how that looks. So the next step is for me to fill in the roof with the colors of the flag. So I'm thinking it should fit perfectly, but there are 3 colors in the trans flag and there are 5 stripes. So I'm thinking blue can go up here, and then we can do pink and then white and then pink and then blue again, and it's perfect. It's a perfect fit. So you know the drill. I'm going to be filling this in while telling you about what trans means. Trans or transgender is an umbrella term that may be used when somebody's gender identity is different from their gender assigned at birth. Something else important to note is that trans people can be binary or non-binary. And my sources were glad.org and the LGBTQ wiki. Oh, and also here are some bonus pictures of my dog Simon playing with the trans flag. Okay, and just like that, we are done with the exterior. I will admit I wasn't really loving the colors I used for the roof at first, until I put on like these little details like the shelves and the cactus flowers and then the candles on top, and overall I think those little details really tie the house together. Actually, I really like how it turned out. I kind of like how it looks not symmetrical. So now onto my favorite part, the interior. I am so excited to do this interior, and I'm going to be doing something new this time. This time, instead of just doing a transition, does it have to be dark outside? Hold on. Okay, better. Yes, so I'm going to be trying something new, and today, instead of just doing a transition where the interior is already done, I'm going to be taking you with me while I do the interior. Now it's going to be a lot of me just going back and forth, like changing things I don't like, which is why I've decided to turn it into a bit of a time lapse with some music. Enjoy! Okay, I'm done with the house. Time for the tour. Okay, so first of all, I added this path. It's kind of like not an official path, like with blocks in it or anything, but it kind of just looks like it's been like worn down by people walking around this house over time. Also, I added just some like regular trees here, and then I bone mealed the ground just to make it like seem more cohesive, I guess. I'm thinking about adding more of these trees around, and I might make a couple custom trees if I have the time for it. And here's the exterior of the house. It's so cute. Also, sorry, I'm really laggy right now. I used a few item frames inside, and my game does not like that, I guess. And something I added to the design of this house was a little back porch. I think this area is so cute. I had some vines on the walls just for a little extra touch, and like these amethyst clusters are just like a really cute pop of color. And then through the front door of the house, we have this little interior. Now, this is definitely a super small, cramped house. Like, it's only like the interior is probably only like 5 by like 6 blocks. I'm not sure if that's correct, but it's quite small. So I needed to fit everything in here without making it look too messy. So I have this like little pathway that goes all the way through the house, back out to the back porch, and then I made this cute little fireplace. I've never made a fireplace like this before, but I actually really like it. I like how it turned out, and of course we have the chimney that like makes its way up there. We have this little desk, which the chair's like not put in front of the desk right now, but I feel like it's one of those chairs that can be like moved back and forth. For here is a bed, but I'm thinking this could be like a sofa, and it's like where you can like sit. You can just like look at the fire for a while, but it also doubles as a bed, which is useful. And then here's like a little pantry area. You have like blueberries, just cake, like a bunch of random foods. And then of course you have carrots front and center because carrots are the best food in Minecraft and nobody can convince me otherwise. Anyways, inside of the barrel, you just have all of these foods all laid out. As always, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Tune in to the next video where I will build a Let's Main library. Thank you. Bye.